Hey there, it's Elizabeth, and welcome back to another ramble session on a Monday. I hope y'all are doing well, and I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful Christmas. Uh, yes, and now looking forward to the new year already. Oh my goodness! So I have been in here working on my Christmas pages, um, and I was just gonna glue, I think, these two things on while I got you here. So I really hope Christmas was on a Wednesday. Oh goodness. So what's been going on with you guys? I Let me know about your Christmas holiday. Let me see here. When was Christmas? Yes, it was on a Wednesday. I thought it was. I thought it was. We had a very nice Christmas, I have to say. We Our kids came over. They came over Christmas Eve, and then we spent um yeah, we did our Christmas Eve thing. And what we do on Christmas Eve is we make a bunch of snacky foods and we eat out in the living room while watching a movie. We saw the movie Red One. I wouldn't suggest it, frankly, but whatevs. You do you. It was just kind of silly. And here are my little gemlets. They are in front of the shrub, which I need to do a picture of the shrub here so I could put it in here. That's what my son called it. See that right there? The shrub. That's what he calls it. I think it's hilarious. Um, but he calls it that. It's like an outdoor decoration. Why he bought it, I have no idea. He bought it a couple years ago. I'm not really sure. Um, And so that's what we had, because when we moved a couple years ago, we gave away all of our Christmas stuff and we would have given it to our kids, of course. I mean, they came by and they took whatever like ornaments, were special to them or whatever ornaments they wanted. They took what they wanted and then we gave the rest away. And we had a beautiful um artificial tree that we had really only gotten a few years prior. And we ended up giving that away too because nobody had room for it. My son lived in like a condo, I guess. And so his little like shed out back was very small, could not have held this because the tree was absolutely huge. And then my daughter, of course, was living with her brother. So, again, so nobody had room for it. And we didn't have room for it up here. Do we regret giving it away? Yes, yes, we do. But it's all right. It's all good. We had a wonderful Christmas together. Yeah, they came over Christmas Eve and then Christmas Day they came back over in the morning and we exchanged gifts and all that kind of stuff and had breakfast together and then we had dinner together and it was lovely. It was a lovely time had by all. So this is my journal here. Oh, and I did just do a journal with me. Let me finish this thought. This is the journal that I made for October, November, December of this year. I have not journaled creative daily. I haven't been doing creative daily journaling for all of this year. I took the whole year off. It was just too much for me. And so I'm really looking forward to January because I am going to start back to doing my daily creative journal. And so it's made out simply out of an envelope. That's it. A mailing envelope, a white mailing envelope, and it holds one signature. Now, in this one, generally speaking, when I do a journal like this for a daily creative journal, oh, and I'll show you some here. I use, here they are here. I finished them. I'll show you these in a second. Generally, when I do one for a daily creative journal, and it all depends on how you want to journal. Some people journal willy nilly, and it doesn't matter how many pages you put in it. Some people only journal one day on one side. Um, some people use this double spread for one day. And then again, if you're doing it kind of willy nilly, kind of not, like with this Christmas spread, I used 1, 2, 3, right? 4. This is my in law's card to us. So I could have done more pages, but I didn't. But anyway, you get the idea. So for one day, I'm using, three sides. So, but anywho, if it's not Christmas and it's just a regular old day, yeah, some people prefer to just do like the 25th on this day, the 26th on this day, and on and on. Now, if you're doing, just a little tip for you, if you're making a journal and you just want to journal on one page, like one side per day, you need 8 pages. Okay. 8 pages, then divided by 4, because each page is two. No, I'm sorry, is 4 pages. Okay, let me show you in this one here. So this I made for a friend. I need to send it out. Yesterday I made the little tassel here out of some fibers, and also this little thing here. It says dream, a little flip flop, a sand dollar, an anchor, and then this little thing down here. It looks like sea glass to me. And yeah, and then just, some fibers. So let's see. And then this here is just dyed seam binding. Very simply done. I dye it with my sprays. And then I wrinkle it all up. Oh, there's a sheriff in town. Let's see what's going on here. One moment, please, while I spy on my neighbors. Huh. Driving around a circle. Uh-oh. Okay. You keep on going, buddy. Keep on going. Okay. I guess he's just doing patrols. I don't know. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah. So the seam binding, yeah, this seam binding is actually, I think it's called Hug Snug. They do not sell it anymore that I know of. Now, if y'all know, let me know. But I don't think that they sell it anymore, which is really a shame because it's a wonderful product, especially for closures on journals. So what I do is I take this actually, because it's not very dyed, this could have very well been food coloring. Food coloring, in my experience, does not stick to this kind of material. It's not cotton, it's like rayon or some polyester, I don't know. So anyway, if I wanted a full coverage of color, I would use my sprays, my ink sprays, and you just bunch it all up, you wet it, you spray it with your sprays, you tuck it into a plastic bag, right? um like a sandwich bag, a Ziploc sandwich bag. You shove it all in the corner. That's what makes the little wrinkles, right? And then you just leave it like that for a day or whatever. And then you take it out, spread it out a little bit, and let it dry. So it's a really simple way of just dyeing your little ribbons. Now, you could use anything you want. You could use fibers to tie your journals. You could use pieces of scrap fabric, lots of different things. So back to this. This I made with 16 pages. Now, this is what I'm saying. One page actually equals 4 spaces to work on. Okay, so this is one page here. You've got 1, 2, and then on the back side here, 3, 4, right? So if you had 8 pages, you would multiply that by 4, and it would give you 32 surfaces to work on, right? You would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on and so forth. All you have to do if you want to do a double page spread per day is you would put in 16 pages. You would just double the amount of pages. So 16 would give you enough surfaces to have 32 double spreads to work on. And in that case, it would last you for a month, right? So each of these journals that I make last for a month if you wanted to. Now, the person I'm making for this, I'm pretty sure she enjoys doing double page spreads for each day. So that's why I did 16 in this one. Also, the cover of this is super simple to make. I just used acrylic paint. I think you've seen me do it before. I just do little dots of paint, and then I simply roller it on. right? I roller it and then that makes these little splotches of ovals, right? And I do layers upon layers, right? And I love the way it comes out. I really do. Um, so there's that. So I did that one. I finished it. I finished it. So this needs to, I need to gather up some more stuff and then this is going to go out in Happy Mail. And then I did finish this one finally as well, too, or as well, yes, not as well and two. These are like little tags I made a couple years ago. It says hope on it. I love them. Yeah, they're really pretty. Um, and I did it with watercolor and micron pen. I just love the way they came out. I should probably do some more. And then I laminated them, put a little eyelet in them. Yeah, they're super cute. And then I put some fibers on it. And then this was just in my stash. So I attached it to a chain. And then the recipient can then, of course, if they want to, put more things on the chain. This is more of this dyed seam binding for the closure. I did sew around this one. I didn't sew around the previous one you saw. And then, yeah, with this one, I did some jelly printing and then I did some collaging with some tissue paper. It was a lot of fun to make. And then I don't know how many pages I put in this. I probably put 16. Could have maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't count those. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so I put 12 in. So this, the person can use it obviously for whatever they want. And it's not specifically a 1 or 2, you know, uh, month journal. It's just for whatever she wants to use it for. And what did I say? 12 pages. So that would give you, oh, riding bikes. It's very rainy here. Sorry, squirrel. Um, yeah, so 12 pages, then you would do 12 times 4, and that would give you how many single surfaces to do it on. Or you could use it for a month, but then like I did in this journal here, you can use multiple pages for a single event, right? So I leave them all blank. I leave them all blank, and then the recipient can go ahead and do whatever they want on it, right? These little flaps I keep them in here. If they want to tear it off, that's fine. They can fold it over, glue it here and here, make a pocket, whatever they want to do. They can flip it over here and do it this way. It all depends on how they want to journal. And it's random pages, right? I just collect a bunch of different map pages, music. This was a placemat. This was from a book, a creative book, a knitting book. I love this paper. It's so good. Excuse me. This is my own dyed paper from a composition book, scrapbook paper, and this is paper from a pre-made journal. So yeah, I just use a variety of pages. So I need to collect a few more bits, and then this is going out in Happy Mail. Oh gosh. Okay. Probably after the new year. So I'm so glad that I got those done. And then, okay, I got this put on there. Then I have this here. Every Christmas will be different. Not better, not worse, just different. You'll be older, they'll be older. The magic will shift. Soak it in because this version of Christmas only happens once. I love that. Now, I should have put it, like the page right before, but I didn't plan this out real well, and that's okay. Or I should have put it here. I could always put it as a tip in, and that would be fine too. Or I could always just glue it right here, which would be fine too. So there's that I got to put in there. This is one of the things my hubby got me. Yay! I've always wanted a garden bed, right? Um, Not in the ground either. I wanted uh, a raised bed, and I've always wanted one, and that's what he got me. And he's pretty excited, I think, to go out and get all the makings for it. However, our planting season here in Florida, South Florida, is the opposite of people up north. They plant, I guess, in the spring and summer, and then they harvest in the fall. We actually plant in the fall, and we harvest. Some things we harvest in the winter, and some things we harvest in spring. So we'll see. We'll see. But he got me two of these. He put them together yesterday, and I cannot wait to use them. So this, I need to. Actually, I don't need this whole thing. So I'll tear that off. So this is going to go in here, I think. This is going to go in here somewhere. I think in here. I'm not really sure. But anyway, so yeah, fun. Yep, so there's that. What is that? Get off of there. Okay. So I still need to finish up these and get my journaling done and all that stuff. This, I went back. You guys watch me do these 2 pages on a journal with me. And I have to tell you, you guys really enjoyed the journal with me. So I would love to, I added a few things since I did the page. But anyway, let me know in the comments if that's something you would like to see more of. I know one of you said you would like to see more of that. Yes. So I would like to film more of that. And oh darn. Oh, okay. That's in my calendar. All right. I did want to thank you too. So that's, well, let's get into the calendar in a second. This is my journal. Now, I am not, we only have a couple more days of this month. I am not going to finish all this. Yes, it's going to be wasted. I don't like it either, but you can't take out one of these pages without, ruining the front part of the book. So there's that. But we'll see. I might do something. I'm not really sure. But anyway, that's how this one is shaping up. And I need to make, oh, there's a knot in that. Well, that's going to have to, okay. This is how it looks closed. Yeah, it's chunky. It has these beautiful things on the side. This is what I love about using the dangles on the side, is that I put little things that remind me of things that happened during the month. This little heart was the latest, and this was from a Happy Mail from Sweet Allison at AJ's Inspired Life. So yeah, and this was just, I did jelly plating on it, some stamping on it, some scribbles on it, music text on it, some gold paint on it, some Bible verses on it. This is a old book, cutout. I did not like this cover at first. I did not. No, I did not. I was like, oh, I don't know about that. But it has really grown on me. And I think that is how I was going to make my next journal for January. So we shall see. I did want to show you this. This was my journal from 2023. So I have my little, what is this? A little angel on there, some little beads on there, fibers and whatnot. And one of these little things, joyful. Sorry if it's glary. Oh, one of the things my daughter got me is a new light. So I'm really sorry if things are glary. I can't really help it. But it is dreary out today. So I just want to make sure you guys had enough light to see. This I made out of a lot of, again, this is a white envelope. I made this out of papers that I had received years ago from Brookie at Recreations by Brooke. And I have some stamps on it, some stickers on it. This is from a printable. Yeah, this came from her. I love it. I just love it. These papers all came from her. Yeah, I really, really enjoyed how this came out. Oh, and look here. I only sewed on the front cover. I did not sew it all the way around. Yeah, that's interesting. Huh. And then this is just regular ribbon. It's whatever, gingham ribbon. And then in here, yep, this is just papers, a collage of papers. In here, let's see, Sunday the 1st, I did a double page spread. So there should be 16 pages in here, right? Some of them I made into pockets. I cannot wait to return to this type of journaling. See, there's my lettering. I use a lot of clip art. And in this case, because I have more space, 2 pages instead of just one or whatever, or instead of the calendar that I had been doing, um, my clip arts are a lot bigger, to take up more space. So I love, oh, there's a sunrise. Love it. Love it. Just a lot of different things I can add in here, and I just absolutely love it. And some pages don't have any writing on them at all. It just shows, that I called my stepmom, I filmed 4 videos and what I was watching on TV, what I was reading in my Bible study, and then just a little blurb over here. Yeah, but I love this. Um, Song lyrics I printed out. Oh, there's a picture of my hubby and me. Oh, because we took a walk with our pupper, and just some pages are just collaged. But I love it so much. I love it so much. Went to market on this day. I just love it so much. I cannot wait to get back to this. So this is my goal for January. Okay. And I'm hoping that I'm able to keep it up. And I'm hoping, of course, that see how lovely it turned out? Ooh, I love it. This is what I'm hoping to accomplish this January. I'm going to do it a month at a time. Well, sometimes maybe a week at a time, or maybe even a day at a time. I don't know. So there's that. Plans for next year. I just need to make it. So, and my husband has an appointment tomorrow, down about 2.5 hours from here. So I will be home alone. So hopefully I'll be able to work on that. Okay, this was what I was going to tell you. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Joy, so much. Another $50 super thanks. I just cannot thank you enough. It's so very generous of you. Um, None of y'all have to ever feel the need to do that at all. However, I do really appreciate it. And I thank you so much, Joy. It's really just amazing. So I really thank you a lot. And let's see what else was going on. We moved my son last weekend. I think I told you about that. Yep, we had, well, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Um, then I got fitted for my mask because I go in a week's time, not this week, but the following week. I go in for my radiation treatments. And then this is when I went to my son's place. We went out to lunch first at a Mexican place that they really, really enjoy. Long chats with my beauty queen. Oh my goodness, can that girl talk? Let me tell you. Yeah, she calls me, and then she calls me on the way home from work. And I don't even know if I told you guys this. My daughter got a new job. It's with the same company, but it's a different position and a different place, right? A different building, I should say. But her commute is like, it's about 45 minutes in the morning, and then it's like an hour and a half back home in the evening. Oh my goodness. But she did find out this week, I think, that they do, I forget what kind of schedule it's called. Now we have some other people driving very slowly, creeping by in their car. Huh. Get on your way there. Get on your way. Anyway, um, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so she is going to have the opportunity, I think, to work from home 2 days a week. So that is going to be wonderful. It'll be in a few months, I think, after she gets through like probationary period and stuff. But yeah, she's going to be able to get one day off, not off, I'm sorry, working one day from home. And then after her probationary period, she gets 2 days to work from home. So that'll be awesome, right? That'll be awesome. This was yesterday. Didn't really do much. I did work in my room quite a lot. So I caught up on all my journaling. I caught up on this, my calendar. I finished the Happy Mail journal. So I'm thrilled about that. And yeah, I think tomorrow when my husband's at his appointment, I will make my journal for next year. I'll just do it then. And I will be putting in 16 pages, I believe, because I think I want to do double spreads. Even if one side is, even if I don't have very much to say, because I mean, generally speaking, I don't, the excitement in our lives right at this season is going to the grocery store, and going to the doctor. So yeah, that's our excitement. So anyway, oh, and yeah, my son moved and they spent, I think all this week they spent at their new house. So, yeah. And then I went over there, like I said, I went over there to help them put stuff away and kind of, clean up and straighten up. It's still full of boxes and stuff is everywhere. They're at that stage where, um, like they had ordered wardrobes for their bedroom and they haven't come yet. So they have all these boxes of clothes with nowhere to put them. So they're in that phase where they need a place for everything, but everything can't go in the place because they don't have the place yet. And then he was setting up their office. My son and his wife are big gamers. So they have this whole big setup with multiple screens and, professional microphones and all that kind of jazz. Anyway, um, they went to go set up my daughter-in-law's desk and it had two left feet, right? So hopefully that's supposed to be coming soon. So the office couldn't have been properly set up because they have to set up her desk. And, so that's the phase they're in right now. They're just kind of waiting. And it was nice because my son had off last week and I believe he has off this week, if I'm not mistaken. And then my daughter and her boyfriend are moving in with them. Yes, the four of them, the four musketeers, back together again. They used to, well, my daughter's boyfriend had his own house down when they lived down south, but they were often together at my son's house. So yeah, they're back together again. Um, yeah, until he sells his house. Good grief. It has been a nightmare for that poor man. I feel so bad. But anyway, hopefully his house is going to sell soon, because they are both ready to just be settled. Okay, they are both ready to be settled. What ended up happening is when they moved up here, they rented an Airbnb for a while, but it was only until like they had other like people coming in, so they could only rent it a certain amount of time. Then they rented from this other guy, and they just feel they've been there for a month or so, but they just feel like totally creeped out by him. He's just really odd, I guess, apparently. I don't know. And so, yeah, so when my son and his wife got their house, my son was like, "Oh, you guys are moving in with us. That's it. You guys are just moving in." So, yeah, so that'll be fun. So they got a bunch of their stuff moved over and all of that. So there's that. And I cannot believe that, yeah, these few days right here until we're into January. Oh my goodness. And then in January, if you guys, have seen, I don't know if you have or not, but sorry, I hit the thing. This is my new calendar and it looks like this, so I'll be able to do something up here, something down here, but these boxes are like a lot bigger, so I kind of almost like that better. Even though I've gotten used to working in these small boxes, but that's all right. Yeah, it'll be fun. I do intend to do this next year. We'll see how it goes. Fingers crossed I can do it all, right? We shall see. We shall see. Okay, so that's it on the calendar. I have so enjoyed doing this. I cannot tell you. I've so enjoyed doing it. It does not take a whole lot of time at all. Um, and even if I get like behind on a couple of days, it's not that big of a deal. I literally can come in here and within less than 15 minutes, I can figure out my stuff and put my stickers on it or whatever, or write little things on it and be done with it. So I really, really enjoyed this. Really enjoyed this. So there's that. Okay. And then I'll show you some of the things my kids got me for Christmas. They got me Tombow permanent adhesive, which I hope because it's permanent, I generally don't like using. Let me see if I have one in here. I don't generally like using, yeah, see, that's what I have here, permanent adhesive. In the past, and I don't know what other people have used, but in the past, I have had things that have been some these kinds of what's it called, like the roller, what, I don't know what it's called, glue tape. Okay, there it is right there, glue tape. I've had some things that have glue tape. Oh, I'll show you right quick, just to show you um things that had stuff on it, right? And then where was it? And then the glue tape does not seem to work real well. See, I don't know if you can see this or not, but if you can see, yep, you can. These marks right here, that's made from glue tape. It dries up completely. So whatever was on this card to begin with, it came off because whatever was attached with glue tape. Now, I don't know. I can't remember if the other glue tape works. The permanent. I mean, if it's permanent, it should be permanent, you know? So anyway, these beautiful, beautiful stickers. Look at this. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. My daughter-in-law is so stinking sweet. Look at this capybara. It is a capybara pencil sharpener. Is that not the cutest stinking thing? Oh my heavens. Oh my heavens. It's what I find odd in this is that, let me see. This, I'm talking about the ring light. The ring light, it shows brighter, but why is there like a whole shadow over here? But not over here so much. Odd. Anyway, I'll figure it out. I'm new to it, so I'll have to just figure it out. But I love that little capybara thing. My daughter found a capybara, what's it called? Cafe. Look at that, an eraser. I don't know how to take it out of here. Oh, I've never. I don't know where she goes to get this stuff. Look at that, an eraser. Cute. She's funny. I got this from my daughter, an open toe walking foot with guide bar, which is nice. It's a quilting foot. I need to make my son, whoops, and my daughter-in-law their wedding quilt. I got this also, a swivel detail knife. I'll need to watch some videos on it and see if I can actually use it. I got this for like collage work. Um, they got me some, these are kind of like microns. These are all in color and these are all black, varying sizes. I hope that's not glary or anything. She got me some distressings. Oh, can always use those. Pens, I like these. The eraser variety pack. There's like a bunch of different kinds of erasers in here. Some really fine ones, which I really like. And so we'll see. She got me permanent chalk markers. Now, I might take these back and um because what I needed was the gel pens, you know? She wasn't aware that there was a difference. So, yeah. So, I'm going to see about the gel pen. She got me some beautiful washi tape. Isn't that pretty? She spoils me so much. And then she got this, which I also have to take back, unfortunately, because she saw my list that I wanted a brayer, but this is for diamond art, so it's not for paint. So, yep. And then my daughter got me this, so I cannot wait to use this. It is acrylic paint. It's 20 of them, and from Arteza. So, yes, right? Yes. I'm going to use these for my, whatchamacallit. I'm also, for my gel plate, I need to take this off and I'm going to put a dot of the paint onto here so that I can keep them in this box because it is super handy and keeps everything neat and collected. Um, so that I know what color is, But look how pretty that is, huh? Apple green. So many pretty colors. Blue, sapphire blue. They have a lighter blue, sky blue, even lighter. Here's Arctic blue, ruby red. Ooh, fluorescent orange. Yeah, a lot of pretty colors. They have gold, they have silver. This is gray, must be a koala gray, titanium white, Mars black. Yeah, purple. Lots of, oh, hot pink there, mulberry pink. Yeah, so I'm going to have a lot of fun making some journal covers with this. Very, very fun. Whoops, sorry if I shook you. I cannot wait for that. My son got me this pretty pack of paper. Isn't that, oh, so beautiful. Florals, I love those. I love florals, so love that. Yep. So I'll be using this to make some little things, maybe even some journals, some simple journals out of it. Love my florals. And then my sweet daughter-in-law also got me this. My glue sticks. I happen to really prefer the disappearing purple school glue. I know that everybody, has a different kind of glue that they enjoy. I happen to really like this. I've used it since 2015 because it's what I had in my stash at the time. And the stuff that I've used it on, it has never come undone. It's never come unglued. So I've always had really good luck with this. So there's that. And so I do believe that that is everything. Yep. So tomorrow I need to finish doing these, but let me think. Tomorrow I will probably come in here and I might even mass make some journals. And I haven't figured out how I'm going to do it. I don't know if I'm going to do it the whatchamacallit, the jelly plate, or if I'm just going to do it this way. I love how this comes out. I really, really do. It's super simple to do. So I might just do that. Um, yeah. And yeah, it's just super simple. What did I do on the inside here? Oh yeah, I put scrapbook paper on the inside. So I didn't paint on the inside. Yeah. So this is just super simple. I might make a whole bunch of these different colors and whatnot. And you can go ahead and the person receiving this can glue stuff on top of here if they wanted to design the cover, do whatever they wanted to do. So I might even do something like that. I don't know. But I really enjoy making journals this way. So yeah, so I'm going to do that tomorrow. I'll probably film it. Let me see what's coming up on Thursday. What is coming up on Thursday? Ooh, a magazine harvest is coming up. So do yourself a favor, and me too, and subscribe to the channel. Yes, then you'll know when new videos come up because I am slightly changing my schedule around. I'm going to try to film more during the week. So yeah, and then hopefully there'll be some journal with me videos coming up. I will be sure to, I think, film probably whatever I decide to do with these journals, making these journals covers. Yeah, and go from there So yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, a wonderful rest of your week. I thank you so much for spending time with me. I know, believe me, trust me, I know how precious time is. And I really, truly appreciate that you choose to spend that time with me. I really, really do appreciate it. And I hope you have a wonderful, a safe, happy, healthy new year to every single one of you. And I will talk to y'all real soon. Bye for now.